It's Valerie's Virtual Time!
Hello everyone! Today we're gonna continue our Minesweeper. Yay! Of course I want to put a comment right here. That's called override the settings of the window. And if you haven't watched the previous episode on what happened to Atom's Platformio IDE terminal, and also how I'm using Atom to run the code, you should definitely go check those out, unless if you want to still use Visual Code Studio. Alright, after that, I want to go ahead and save just to make sure, and then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and enter like this. This is going to be like run the window, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and do top frame equals frame, capital F, and inside here we're gonna put root, and basically this is gonna be like the top frame of our game. So let's just go ahead and be like okay, that's better. We're gonna do BG equals red. The reason why we're doing red instead of like not our main background color is because we can actually see it. We're gonna change this later. But for now, just leave it like a different bright straight up color. Like for example, if you're putting like a black background, you might want to do like a white background. A white frame for the top frame or something like that. And then of course you do want to put change later to whatever color that you put in, but mine's blue. You don't have to put yours to blue, but whatever your background color is, you definitely want to change it to that. Now for this part, you actually kind of want to like play around with, but for mine, I actually found mine. Mine is 920 and oops, no, not that one. 920 and my what was it again? Length. I can't spell length anymore. Length is gonna be 130. Now again, you might have to play around with this. I had to play around with mine to get mine to work. So I believe what it should look like. I want to try running it like right now. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not ready to run yet. Okay. Don't run it yet because it's not ready. Totally. Oh, probably because I forgot that. Let me try one more time. Okay, yeah. It's not ready. Let me just go ahead. Also, if you forgot, yeah, probably should work. Sorry, I'm just like, okay, but whatever. The next thing that we want to do is, first off, this is not double. I actually went and checked it out. It's actually that. And then next we need to do top frame dot place. And then here I believe what we're gonna do is put the coordinates of where we're gonna put our top frame, or wherever we're gonna put our top frame. Again, if you want, well, you have to, but you have to like change it to a different color and make sure you say change later to blue, so you won't forget that. And inside here we're gonna put x equals 0 and y equals 0. Also, if you forgot, let me just try to run this. Nope, 1 second. 1 sec, let me just try to fix my bug. Okay, I found it. Let me try running it again. 110. This is called the debugging part. 1 sec. I'm gonna be right back when I'm fully debugged. Okay, I actually found out what was my problem. This is not length. It's not, apparently. It's actually the height. Okay, yeah. Make sure I save that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run it. Now, as you can see, it's up here. Now, actually, I put it 0 to 0. But if you see right here, Actually, the Minesweeper, actually this top left corner is 0 to 0. So when we put the coordinates x0, y0, it's gonna turn out to be this. That's what you should have. So just an example. What if we put like 25 or like 30 or something in here in the x? Now, as you can see, it's a bit off-centered. So think of this as like the x coordinate grid, and then we're like in the fourth quadrant, if you know what I mean. But look, so it's kind of off-centered, basically. Now, if we change the y, as you can see, it's basically off-centered by this point. Now, I really want to reset this to 0 because it's actually like the default. And it looks nicer this way, not off-centered. And this is our top frame. Okay, so now what we're going to do is do the left frame. It's going to be frame. It's going to be root. BG. Now you do want to use a different color right here, because if I put red, it's just gonna be like a lot of red and I can't tell which one's the top frame and which one's the left frame. So this one, I think I'm gonna put like green or something. I think that's good. Okay, so if you want to, I'm gonna put the tutorial that I put in here, the tutorial that I use basically, in the description below if you want to follow it, but this is just how I did mine. Now for the width, according to the guy who is in the video, he said get like a quarter or something and then try to make it fit a quarter of your width. Which one's mine? Yeah, right here. So I'm gonna put mine in 230, and then for the height, okay, now for the height, what you want to do is we want the height to cover the basically the entire left side, but we don't want to put 520. That's just gonna go ahead and overlap our top frame, which is why we need to do a bit of math and also go, so 520 minus 130 for me, because we want to cut off this part, and that will give me 390. Now again, you don't have to follow what I'm putting here, because it might not work for you depending on what computer that you're using. Also, I almost gave myself another error by not putting the commas in here. I think that's basically it. Okay, the left part didn't show up. It's because I forgot to I forgot to put left frame place. And what we want to do for here is going to be x equals 0, because again, the top left corner of the Minesweeper window is going to be 0, 0. And the y, on the other hand, is going to be 180. Now, if I run this, it's going to make sense. Okay. So we don't fully cover this part, but if you can get what I'm saying, y is up and down, right? So one sec, let me just go ahead, try to play around with this, making sure that it fits for me. One sec. Let me just. Okay, so I found my thing, and now when you want to look at this is what mine looks like. Yours can depend on what it looks like, but this placing will depend on something later. Now, if you want to keep these colored, I don't like them being colored. You can keep them colored, but I like a full-on blue screen. But as you can see right here, this does help see you the top frame, the frame that we're going to put the gameplay in, well, we are, and this left column. Okay, so Now what I'm going to do is go ahead, change this to blue. You might ask why? Well, I don't like having a lot of different colors on my screen. Okay, so this is the final product. Well, it doesn't have to be all blue. It can be like different colors. But if yours does not look like this, or you found like a bug along the way, or you got an error message trying to run it, go ahead and backtrack in my video, or you can go ahead, click in the link in the description below to go ahead and make sure you got everything right. In the next video, we are going to try to get a clickable button that we can click, but literally does absolutely nothing. And we are going to name that button Cell. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I hope you have a great day.